Hey guys, I'm sitting here with my wife, and she's just way too good for me. Way too good for me. Um, yeah, I know what you're seeing in the background. Don't laugh. I didn't put that on there. There's Tinkerbell back there. So, yeah, we're talking about licensing standards, government imposed licensing standards. Do you think that's a good idea? Because evidently everybody does. Everybody, according to what I'm reading from people, thinks that it's good that the licensing standards from the government, control who gets to be a doctor and who gets to be a lawyer and who gets to be a teacher and a plumber and this and that and the other, right? You think that's a good idea? You probably do. You probably agree. You're wrong. I know you think I'm crazy. You're right. But you're wrong because there's no reason for the government, and there's no authority. There's no right nor authority for the government to impose standards of licensing on people who want to do something for a living. Now, what the government can do, let's say I'm going to build a house, right? And I want this house. I don't have a lot of money, so I want it to be good enough for what I'm trying to do. It's a roof over my head, right? So am I going to go to the government and say, hey, can you guys inspect this all the way along because I need a roof over my head and I can't afford to do it right? No. But does that mean you can't build a house? In today's society, yes. But that's not what that really means. It means you can't build a house, period. Because the government gets to tell you how to build a house. The way we were designed, the way our country was built, our union was built, was that if you wanted to build a house and you couldn't afford to do it the government approved and sanctioned way, then you could still build a house. But when you went to sell it, you wouldn't be able to show anybody any proof that it was built properly, right? You could sell it, somebody could buy it, somebody could come along and I'd say, hey man, I tried hard, I did everything the way I thought it was supposed to be done, I think I followed the rules, here's my house, what are you willing to pay for it? Well, where's your government, checks and balances on it? Where's your inspection pages? What's to show me that you did it the way that everybody thinks is correct? Well, I don't have that. Okay, so about half what you think it's worth is what you're going to get for it. So that doesn't mean you can't build it. It just means that you're going to get about half the value. Now, if I want to build a house that I intend to resell someday, then as I'm going along, I call up the government and say, hey, buddy, can you come inspect my house? Sign off on this? Yeah. So now when I go to sell that house, somebody will look at me and be like, so what are you asking? Oh, $150,000. Whoa, you're crazy, man. Well, here are all my inspection papers. I did it right. I did it right from soup to nuts. Top to bottom, everything about it is exactly the way society thinks it should be built. Oh, well, yeah, it's probably worth the money then. Okay, so I'll buy it. You see what I'm saying? So there's a difference between government imposition, where the government comes in and says, you're supposed to do it this way, and government actually just providing proof that you did do it this way. You understand that? I know that's kind of hard for you to accept. And it applies to doctors. Look, according to our founders and the way we were designed to be, if I want to be a doctor with the medical training I have, which is officially not much other than military, I could be a doctor. I could go to my neighbors and say, hey, look, I have some medical training. I can help you. And they can look at me and go, hey, dude, show me some kind of certificate. Well, I don't have that, but I'm free. Oh, well, we don't have any money, and it's better than just dying. Sure, we'll do it, right? Or if they want to spend the money, then they can go to somebody who actually has the documentation and can prove it. But that doesn't mean I cannot provide medicine. It just means I can't pretend to provide medicine as somebody who has been legally indoctrinated to do so. That's the difference. When you guys get to understanding that, you'll be on the path to understanding what individual liberty really means. Hey, I'm done. That's it. This was a quickie. You guys take care. I love you. Thank you so much. Have fun.